even who you are as a person. Destroy your character. Destroy what people will think of you. The enemy. The enemy. That's what it does. Confusion. It confuses you. If you don't remain strong in prayer, if you don't remain strong in faith, if you're not using your discernment, the enemy will confuse you. Do not let the enemy confuse you at this time. If things are falling apart, it's because they're not meant to fall into place with you in this next round. There are some people not meant to go with you in this next phase of your life. There are some people that did not earn their right to come be with you. There are some people that low-key hated on you, talked about you, destroyed your name. Your name and what you stand for. They destroyed that too. And the Most High said that the coast is clear. And when the coast is clear, the blessings will appear in your life. But they're not going to come when the enemy is still void and still valid and still in your life. They're not going to come. So there's something around this time, guys, where if things feel like they're falling apart, if you feel like you're more alone now than you've ever been in your life, if you feel like you feel more kind of ostracized than more than ever in your life, there's a reason why you feel that way. I told you guys in the other message, the Most High wants to quarantine you. Quarantine is to make you better. The Most High wants to separate you so that the Most High can make you better, can get you alone, can work on you and heal you on your own with just you and God. The Most High God. That's what the Most High wants to do for you. And in part of making you better, you have to release what makes you sick. You have to let go of who makes you sick. You have to let go of who makes you toxic. Who comes with toxicity? Who doesn't want to see the best for you? Who really talks about you? Who really talks about your name? They're going to fall like dominoes. Everyone is going to fall like dominoes. That is what the Most High will do for you when the coast is clear. When the coast is clear. Because it says, vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. And nothing gets away through the Most High. So how you feel about someone, the Most High knows that. If you really like someone, the Most High knows that. Because the Most High know your heart. You can't hide that from the Most High. See, you can hide it from man, but you can't hide it from God. So if you really, really do not like someone, He knows. He knows. Deep down, He knows how you really feel. And the way that it was being placed on me is that there's about to be some dominoes, right? In a sense, you push that one and the rest go falling. The rest go falling. There are some people that may have said some things that may not have stood up for you, right? There are some people that may have been in your life that may have actually known you were a good person and had the chance to stand up and did not. There are some people that deal with fear. This is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. Everybody's not strong-minded. Everybody doesn't know who they are. Everybody doesn't have strength. There are some people that are really afraid even to use their voice and to speak up. There may have been some people that didn't even defend you. There may have been some things said on your name where no one stood up for you. You ever felt that alone? When you literally the only one standing up for yourself? That is how some of you guys were done. And there's something about the coast being clear before the blessings can come in. And in order for that to happen, you have to release the issues, the people, the situations that have been in your life that have literally been making you sick. Sick. Energetically sick. Spiritually sick. Emotionally sick. It is time to quarantine. It is time to get alone with God. It is time to separate yourself from certain people, places, and things that will even abandon you at your hardest time. 1,000 at your right, 10,000 at your left, but none shall come against you. So you can have that many people try to go against you, and you still won't have none of those people succeed in going against you. None shall come against you. None. The Most High knows who is lying. The Most High knows who is not telling the truth. The Most High knows if they done lied on your name. The Most High knows if they done slandered. You think the Most High likes a liar? No. You can be forgiven, but that is something you're not supposed to do, especially on a child of the Most High. Touch not my anointed. Touch don't mean you got to literally touch. Touch means what you say, what you even speak. Your tongue is a sword, what you even think. Now, I'm not saying you're going to like everyone in life. Yes, you're going to have disagreements, and that's life. But there are some people that was really, really not just wanting, they were saying some terrible things about you. They don't want to see you get out your circumstance. They don't want to see you get out of your current obstacle. They don't want to see you overcome this obstacle. They don't want to see it visually. They don't even want to see it. And there are some people that have been making you sick, and it is time to quarantine. And before you can receive the blessings, the Most High has to make sure the coast is clear. Because it's some vultures out here. It's some wolves in sheep's clothing. It's some people that will only come into your life because they feel that you can offer them something. It's that season. So let everything fall. Let it fall. Whatever's meant to go, let it go. Whoever's meant to show you who they are, let them show you. Whoever's not meant to stand strong and flat-footed in the situation, let them go. Let them go. They're doing you a favor. They're doing you a favor. So there's something around this time, guys, where if things seem like they're falling out of place, it's because it's actually falling into place for you. But it's the way that it appears and it comes off and it looks, right? The way it looks, because there's people that only go by sight. They don't go by faith. They don't know that faith. They forgot that God is really God. They forgot what God could really do. They don't know the God that you know. They don't know the sicknesses that he can cure like you do. They don't know the way that he can change somebody's life around like that, like he did for you. They don't know. They don't know how he can use someone like Noah to build the ark that was a drunk. They don't know. They don't know. David wasn't first picked, but he was that pick. They don't know. His own father didn't want it to be him. They don't know God like you do. They don't know. They was jealous of Joseph. His brothers couldn't stand Joseph. Joseph was favored. Joseph had it going on. They didn't like Joseph. Look what Joseph went through because his family didn't like him. His family couldn't stand him. And what did he have to do in the end? Feed his family during a famine. Joseph, the overseer of the grain, handing out the food to help others eat in a time of lack. Don't tell me what the Most High God can't do. Don't tell me what he can't do in somebody's life. Do not tell me that if in the Bible it states that these things happen to other people, that it cannot happen to you. Basic instructions before leaving earth. And if you follow the instructions of the word, then I'm pretty sure it's going to turn around for you too. It's going to turn around for you. They don't want it to turn around for you. They can't stand that God got his hand on you. They don't want God to help you. No. Because they want to be right. I told you so. Told what? Who are you? You not God. The only one that got the final say in anybody's script is the Most High God. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. For he knows the plans to prosper me and you and to give you life. So who are we to say anything? He already wrote our scripts. You're lucky to even have a vessel to be playing yours out. You're lucky to even be alive today. You lucky that them eyes even opened up. So who is somebody to say how your story gonna play out? how your script gonna end. Get thee behind me, Satan. You have power and authority in your tongue, and you need to start using it. The devil is a lie. That's all it is. Chaos and confusion. So somebody needs to know that no matter what people think about you, how they talk about you, what they say about you, what they want to happen to you, thank God they not God. Thank God they not. Because if they was God, they would have you never come out of your bottomless pit. They would have you never come out of your circumstances situation. They would have you on your knees for forever to feel better about theyself. That makes you feel better about yourself? To feel like you was right about somebody's downfalls, shortcomings? You have to check your heart. You have to check your soul. He's going to judge you off of yourself, not me. That's why I'm trying to stay as close to the... Listen, I'm trying to stay as close to the Most High as possible. And I hope y'all are doing the same. And for somebody, you need to know that this is Therapy with Miss T. We keep it real, raw, and uncut. And I'm tired, y'all. I can't even lie no more. I don't know who needed to hear this or what is being said about you in your life or what people think about you. But if you just go back to that word and you go back to them circumstances and them situations that others have come into, just know that they always prevailed. They always prevailed. So that tells you who gonna always win, no matter what. No matter what. Not one man can stop God's plan. For he knows the plans to prosper you and give you life. And the problem is that you started learning the word. The problem is that you started getting closer to the Most High. The problem is that you actually got something about yourself now. That's the problem. See, it wasn't a problem as long as you was dumb, deaf, and blind. It wasn't a problem then when you was lost. It became a problem when he saved a wretch like you. Let him save you. Let him get you right. Let him get you where you need to be in your life. Let him use you. Because you're going to be the one transitioning and standing there one day. Even however many people tell you what it's like, you won't know what it's like until you take that walk. I don't care what people say when they came back from the dead or however. You don't know how it's going to be for you until you transition. Until you go. So you lucky that he even giving you chance to still maybe kind of get it right. Some people really lucky out here. But for someone, the Most High said when the coast is clear, that is when the blessings will appear. Because there are some people that are like wolves in sheep's clothing. And there are some people that have abandoned you, that do not believe that you can come out of your circumstance or your situation. They don't believe you're going to overcome. They don't want you to overcome. Jealousy, envy, greed, gotta be right, can't be proven wrong. What are those usually? Narcissists. And a lot of people have been dealing with narcissism in their families for a long time. Moms can be narcissists. Dads can be narcissists. Boyfriend and girlfriends can be narcissists. And it does not want to be proven wrong. It can't stand to know that a child of the Most High God is actually winning. It's a narcissist. It wants to control. And there's something around this time where I don't know who this message is for, but don't you ever let nobody tell you how your story is going to play out. Don't you ever let nobody have that power or authority over your mind, body, or soul. Because you were created by the Creator, who is the Most High God. And just like they was created, you was created too. So he ain't forget you. He could never forsake or abandon or neglect you. And that's what they don't like. That he can't forget you too. That you made it in the bunch too. That you actually can be loved by God too. They can't stand it. That you want to find the glory too. They can't stand it. So let people talk about you. Let them run their mouth about you. Let them call you everything but a child of the Most High God. Let God keep listening. Let God keep hearing how they really feel. Let God keep tallying it all up. Let God keep putting it all on their list. Let God keep listening to all the smears and all the slander and everything else they want to say. They making their list worse. You making yours better. You're clearing your karmic debts. They putting more on theirs. Let them. Let the Most High deal with that. That's lightweight. You have a mission. You have a purpose. You have a calling on your life. There are people that know that. There are people that know you are anointed. There are people that have seen you do some things. There are people that know you are gifted. There are people that know you have gifts. They know this. You think they're going to acknowledge you? You think they're really going to say, you know what, I'm proud of you. I see you. I'm rooting for you. I admire what you're doing. I love it. And this is going to be your family that you won't hear nothing but crickets. Crickets. And they know what you're doing. They see what you're doing. They know you trying to elevate. They know you trying to get better. They know you trying to be a better person. Crickets. Crickets. That is what you will hear. That is what you will hear. And it's these same people that you would think would have been the ones to acknowledge the greatness that they can even see, the potential that they could even see, the just everything about you that they can literally see. And they spirits don't want to accept that the Most High chose you. The Most High put his hand on you. The Most High really covering you. Why? Because they didn't want it to be you. You was the outcast. You was the black sheep. You was the weird one. You was the one that was crazy. You was the one that was always talked about. You was that one. They always got to have that one. Try to level up in life. Try to get bigger than some of these same people that don't want to see you win. They don't want to have to respect you because they know that respect is earned, is not given. This is chess, not checkers. I don't know what game y'all playing, but that's the game I play in life. And you have to earn people's respect. You can't give that out freely no more. You're getting to the level now in your life where if they're not earning your respect, and that's the minimum. Lauryn Hill taught you that. She said, baby girl, respect is just the minimum. The minimum. So if they're not giving you respect, that's the minimum that they have to give. And that has to be earned. That has to be earned. So there's something around this time where they don't want to have to earn your respect. They don't want to have to accept that they have to respect you. They don't want to have to accept that you leveled up in life. They don't want to have to accept that you're getting on your grown woman, grown man stuff and you being about yours. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept. But it says he prepares the table amongst my enemies. So they're going to have to accept because the table is being prepared. And they're going to have to pull up a seat and they're going to have to put their bib on and they're going to have to get in good with this meal. They're going to have to eat. They're going to have to eat every word they said about you. They're going to have to eat everything that they said about you, that they spoke on your name, everything that they did to slander you, your name, your business, whatever you trying to do in life, your children. Who knows what these people done said about y'all? Who knows? The enemy is the enemy. The enemy is the enemy. And it's never going to play fair in a fight. It's the enemy. So don't ever think for a second that it's not going to try to not play fair with you. It's the enemy. And some of y'all done had people say some things about y'all, your kids, your families, your living situations, your circumstances. Y'all done had some people talking about y'all. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And who talk about you the most? Family. Who talk about you the worst? Family. Good old family, right? Them families. Them families. You'll have strangers help you before family. You'll have strangers come out of nowhere to assist you before family. You'll have strangers sent to help you that are angels in disguise before family. So start to know who your real family is. Family is not just because you blood. Family is because you earn the right to be family. Family is because you respect me and I respect you. Family is because I know that you got my front, my back, and my sides like the Most High because you my family. Family is I'm not going against you because I know you, family. Family used to fight the adversaries that went against you. Now family will sit with the adversaries and keep keying it up with them against you. I remember when family used to put you in your place real quick. Don't you say nothing about such and such. Oh, family don't do that no more. Family gonna sit right there with the person saying it. Pull one up, get a drink and relax. That's family. So just know that if everything is falling apart, it's because it's actually being put into place. And the Most High likes to wait until the coast is clear before he blesses you. Why? Because the enemy tries to attach itself to you or kill, steal, and destroy when it feels that it has something that it can gain from you. Because a thief is not going to break into an empty house. I've never known a thief to want to rob something that's empty. It makes no sense. You have to make it make sense. A thief is only going to want to rob you if you got something of value in your house. In your house. And you are of value. Right? And they know it. Some of them know it. Some people in your life really do feel bad for some of the stuff that they thought of you. Some people in your life really do feel ashamed for some of the things that they thought of you. Some people, not everybody remains cold-hearted. Not everybody says, you know what, I'm going to be stubborn and live in my ego and bump whatever God is saying. Not everybody is like that. There are some people that really do fear the Most High. There are some people that really do say, you know what, I did think something. I was wrong. They may never say it to you, but they'll get themselves right with God. They'll pray. They'll ask for forgiveness in secret because they know that some of the things that they said and thought of you was not right. They know. Nobody is perfect. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. And I'm just tired of picking up on the energy of others. But they do. They do. And when you get close enough to the Most High, he will reveal certain things to you to help you. And that is what they don't like when you get connected to God. Because he truly helps you clear the path. He truly helps you before you even step into something. He helps you. He helps you. So if everything feels like it's falling like dominoes, and if everything feels like it's going one by one by one, it's because it's actually falling into place more now than ever. More now than ever. When it's the scariest, when it's the darkest, when it's the coldest, when it's the loneliest, when it's just the most, I don't know, type of situation, that's when you're even covered even more. When you don't know. So just know, guys, that around this time, that until the coast is clear, the blessings will come. But the Most High has to also cover and protect you to make sure that certain vultures don't try to come for your blessings. Because it said the blessing of the Lord make rich and it add no sorrow. And it says vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. So when you know that there will be vengeance upon your enemies, you don't even have to wait or wish or hope or think of it. You just know it's going to happen. You know it. Because that's what he said. He said he prepares the table. That's what he said. So let your table be prepared. There are some people that are going to wish they had listened to your sound doctrine. 2 Timothy 4. They don't like when you use the word. They can't stand when you learn the word. Because they don't want to hear what your word is. They don't want to hear what you got to say. That's the truth. And a lie ain't in it. But don't worry about so much what others think. Because at the end of the day, like I always tell y'all, they're not going to be there with you when you transition. They're not. And you don't know that day. We're all on borrowed time. So try using some of the time that you do have left to try to live better, to try to grow, to try to become a better person, to try to evolve, to try to learn, to try to live. Use that borrowed time to try to live. Seek ye first, and all things will be added unto you. Seek him. Seek the Most High. So there's something around this time, guys. We're just, like I always say, let whoever think whatever. You just do you and keep getting better. And know that I'm hearing revelations. Thank you, Spirit. Revelations, okay? So someone could be having revelations, something could be being revealed to someone or something. Like I said, I feel like something's going to come out. It's like you're just going to start seeing it. And the reason why sometimes this may be painful, what is being revealed, okay? This may involve some heartache, okay? So there may have been something, I'm hearing conspire, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so there may have been something, I feel like there's more than one person. This may have been up to 3 people because that's how Spirit is giving it to me. So someone may have tried to conspire or go against you, okay? Yeah. I don't know why I feel like meet up. So I don't know if someone met up, if there was like 3 people that met up, or someone met up and they were talking about you, or they were discussing you, or there was something here about a group, okay? A group meeting or a group chat, or someone was discussing you. There was something about a group. Oh, yeah, there was something about a group. I'm hearing that no one man should have all this power. Kanye West said that in one of his songs. So maybe there was something about power or control, or someone didn't want you to have something. So someone met up, okay? The way Spirit is giving it to me. So it was like up to 3 people. Someone met up because they didn't want you to have power. They didn't want you to have control. And there are some people that are like that, right? Sometimes people don't want to release leadership or authority. Sometimes people don't want you to lead, right? They don't want you to take control. They don't want you to have an authoritarian role. They don't want you to be a leader. There are some people that don't want you to be a leader. So there was something here about a meetup or a chat or something where someone was like communicating amongst others, okay? And they were talking about you and maybe something that you were doing, your leadership, how you were leading. Maybe they didn't feel like you deserved to have that power. Maybe someone felt like you weren't worthy of the power to lead. There's something about the directions, that sound doctrine. So maybe you were leading people in the right direction, and someone met up, or they were saying some things because of the way that you were able to lead or what you were doing. Maybe you were changing your life, you know? Maybe you were starting to really evolve and become that kind of a person that's ready to take control of your own life. Maybe you were leading in that aspect and others were following, right? So I'm hearing crushed, okay? I was being drawn to ice, like crushed ice, but I was being drawn to the snake as well. So there's something that's been cut off, and there's something about crushed, okay? Maybe someone feels like you crushed them, or there's something that's been crushed, or there's something about a connection, or something even emotionally. Maybe someone felt hurt, offended. Thank you, Spirit. Someone may have felt offended, okay? Maybe someone felt offended by what you said or how you said something, or someone was offended by maybe something that was spoken. But I feel like there was something about lies, or someone lied on someone, or someone lied because of something. Like maybe someone tried to crush something that you were doing or something you were trying to create. Because it's so crazy, but thank you, Spirit. There's someone that was trying to crush something. Like they didn't want something to exist. They wanted to destroy it in a sense. They wanted to crush it, right? And sometimes that could even be your spirit, right? Your soul. That's why Beyonce said, you won't break my soul. So maybe someone was trying to break your spirit, break your soul, break something that you were doing. They were trying to crush something. They were trying to crush it. I was being drawn to something, but it's heavy. So, what's that about, Spirit? Someone was trying to, I'm hearing displaced. Someone wanted you displaced. Someone wanted you all over the place. Someone wanted something to be like, in a sense, scattered, or in your life, someone wanted something to be, in a sense, not put together, right? Displaced. I don't know if someone was in competition, because I'm hearing not first place. So maybe if someone felt like they weren't first place, or they weren't first choice, or maybe they felt second. Okay, there feels like a lot of jealousy energy here, or envy or something that I'm picking up on. But someone may have felt jealous, or someone may have felt like they were being pushed out of first place, or there was something about the place. The place. Your place, or the place. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. So okay, so there were some rumors Because I'm hearing that. I think it's Adele, right? The rumor has it. Ooh, the rumor has it. I think that's the song, The Rumor Has It by Adele, if I'm not mistaken. So there's something about the rumor has it. There were some rumors. There were some things that people were saying. There was some sort of gossip that was going on. And I feel like this was amongst more than one person. And I'm even hearing receipts, okay? So someone has receipts or someone has something that they actually can show. Okay, I feel like something's going to be shown. I'm hearing valid, okay? Thank you, Spirit. So there's some valid receipts that are coming out. And whatever this is, this may actually be communication or something that's going to show you something about conversations between someone. And maybe there were a lot of rumors. Maybe there were a lot of things that were said, right? Maybe there were some people that said some really, really nasty things about you. There may be some proof coming out. There may be some receipts coming out. There may be something that is going to be revealed unto you to show you what it is and what was actually said. And sometimes, guys, the Most High actually reveals the things that we don't want to see, the things that we don't want to know. He actually does reveal it unto you. Why? Because he wants to make you aware of your serpents, aware of your opponents, aware of your adversaries, aware of who wants to come against you, aware of who may become a Judas in the future. That is how he makes you aware. Does it feel good to find it out? Of course not. But you're aware. You're no longer asleep to the idea of what you thought someone was or who you thought them to be. And there's something here about the validity of something, or someone's coming out with some sort of receipts. Something is going to be shown or something is going to be said, and I feel like you're going to have some proof, or you're going to start to see something for what it is, like the dominoes, right? There's some proof that is about to come out when it comes to you. That's what I'm getting, okay? So, anything else, Spirit? I'm hearing, I was hearing, okay, so Nicki Minaj said in the song, "To the Moon, Alice, the Goon Palace," right? It was like, where are we going to next, right? Basically, in a sense. And she was saying, we going to the moon, like, we out of here, right? And I was literally just hearing it like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take off. Okay, so something's about to take off, and maybe you are literally now leaving a certain situation or thing in your life, and you may even be going out of space. You may even be going to another world. You may be going to another thing, because Nicki Minaj said that in a sense. She said, "To the moon, Alice," right? The Goon Palace. We going to the moon. We out of here. We ain't even here no more, right? So there's something around this time where you're not even here no more. You're out of here. There's something that's about to change, and in a sense, it's like you're out of this world, or you're out of here now, and it's about to take off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take off. It's about to take off. So yeah, guys, that's what I got for you. The Most High said when the coast is clear, the blessings appear. And yeah, so just know that around this time, if everything is falling apart, it's because it's actually falling into place, and it's actually going into the places that it needs to be. And at the end of the day, you know, that's why I always tell you, let the Most High handle it, right? All your issues in life, give it to the Most High, because he will handle it in a way that you could never imagine. And there's going to be vengeance, and you don't know how someone is going to be avenged when it comes to what they thought, said, or did towards you. You never know. So pray for the enemies, and pray for the people that do come against you. That's why Jesus said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." Because if they only knew, right? But they don't know. So pray for them. And yeah, guys, that's the message. So this is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. But as always, I let you know I am not a therapist. I'm intuitive, so I pick up on the energy and the messages from the Most High. If you've helped one, you've helped some. I hope that this message helps someone. But if you need help, feel free to reach out to someone and get the help that it is that you need. There's nothing wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with speaking to someone. And there's nothing wrong with getting things off of your chest in a healthy way, right? So yeah, guys, I appreciate you all. And yeah, I hope you guys are just growing and evolving and getting closer to the Most High. And don't stop. Keep going. And it is what it is, right? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. God's plan. You know, let's praise to the Most High. I love the Most High. All right. So just know that yeah, the Most High love you too. And until next time, as always, guys, what we tell them, guys, we tell them namaste.